Hello everyone, my name is Sonu. Welcome back to my channel Speak English with Sonu. And today in this video, I'm now going to talk about 5 grammar mistakes which people make while they speak in English. Okay, alright. So ready? And I want you to grab a pen and a paper so that you can jot it down. Okay, alright. So let's get started. So one of them, so I want you to notice one mistake. That is the first one. Myself is Saurabh Mishra. What's wrong in this? Myself is Saurabh Mishra. What's wrong with this? Myself. Because you can't say myself when you want to introduce yourself, right? Myself is a possessive pronoun, and when you want to introduce yourself, there are 3 ways. One, my name is Sonu Mishra, and the second, I am Sonu Mishra, and the third one is, this is Sonu Mishra. So that is how you should make the sentence. But myself is not supposed to be used here. So when it's to be used, right? You will use myself. For example, I have completed this work by myself. Yes, this is where you will use myself. He has completed his work by himself. Okay, so that's how you should make that sentence. But myself is Sonu Mishra, that's the incorrect sentence. So my name is Sonu Mishra, okay? Or this is Sonu Mishra, or I am Sonu Mishra. All right, great. And the second, I am living in Noida for the last 10 years. What's wrong in this? Tense error. I am living in Noida for the last 10 years. So you started living in Noida 10 years ago and you are still living, right? So in such condition, we should use present perfect continuous tense. Okay, we should not use present continuous. Here in this sentence, it has been used in present continuous. That is the incorrect sentence. Okay, so it's a tense error. So what is the correct sentence? I have been living in Noida for the last 10 years. That's how you should make the sentence. I have been living in Noida for the last 10 years. He has been living in Mumbai for the last 10 years. Okay, present perfect continuous tense. Okay, all right. Third one is, he didn't told me. He didn't spoke to me. That's the incorrect sentence. So what is the correct one? He didn't speak to me. He didn't tell me. He did not tell me, right? So did is already been used here. I mean, did has already been used here in past. So you should not use the main action word in past too. So tell is the action word that is supposed to be used in the base form, right? So tell. He didn't tell me. Okay. He did not tell me. He did not speak to me. That's how you should make this sentence. All right. Okay. Next. One of my students have completed this training. One of my students have completed this training. What is wrong in this? One of my students. You think students is the word which has been used in plural. So have should be used. But we're not talking about students. We're talking about one. One of students. It means one of many, right? So we are talking about a singular subject. One. One of students. One of my students. One. So we're talking about one student of many. So one student of many students. So in this way, you should think about it. So one of my students has. So has is the appropriate verb. One of my students has completed this training. Okay. All right. And the last, if you will work hard, you will succeed. If you will work hard, you will succeed. That's the incorrect sentence, because if you will work hard, so you have 2 clauses in this sentence. The first clause has a condition. So whenever you have a clause in your sentence which has condition, you should not use that in future, right? Though the time is in future, but the tense should be used, which is the present tense. That is simple present. So if you work hard, you will succeed. That's the correct sentence. If you work hard, you will succeed. If you work hard, you will succeed. If he works hard, he will succeed. Okay. So the second clause will be in future, but the first clause, which has a condition, you should use that in simple present. So if you work hard, you will succeed. All right. So these are 5 mistakes that you should stop making. And if you know all these 5 mistakes, well and good. If you don't know, correct them and start speaking English correctly. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Cheers. Take care. Bye-bye. And please do not forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. Take care. Bye-bye.